Hi everyone, and thank you for participating today to our presentation. We would like also to thank all of you to our YouTube channel. I'm Giovanni Pascale Langer, Tecnam's Managing Director, third generation in the family business that is in the aviation market since 1948. First of all, on behalf of Tecnam, I wish you, your family, and your businesses a safe return to normality, with the hope that this unpredictable situation may end as soon as possible. Many restrictions and limitations had to be imposed during this time to contain the spread of the virus, with new health and safety measures for our workforce. As a result, certain productive activities had to be reduced. Despite these, Tecnam has remained open throughout, providing continuance to our customer service and to assist our thousands of fans who have honored our brand and appreciated our top quality products since 1948. However, I can guarantee, as managing director, that this situation has motivated us like never before. Ladies and gentlemen, today it's a very special day, a great and special moment for all of us to unveil our new model. This new model will open new opportunities to an entirely new segment of customers. Many of them will experience our brand for the first time. And not only it will help Tecnam to offer a complete, modern and innovative fleet, but it will also help to expand the future growth of our organization. According to our market analysis, engines development in general aviation has been stagnating for decades. As a consequence, operating costs have increased greatly due to the unreasonable fuel consumption and antiquated technology. It is time for a new propulsion concept, the diesel technology, which is paving the way for the jet fuel as the new standard for general aviation. As a result, Tecnam decided to develop a diesel version of the world-proven and appreciated P2010, originally powered by an avgas-fueled 180-215 horsepower Lycoming engine. The choice established for the diesel engine is the Continental CD-170 with 170 horsepower, because it is the leading brand for certified kerosene piston aircraft engines in general aviation. With the longest experience, most engines in operation, best track record for reliability, most diesel flight hours, and the largest service network for diesel aircraft engines. As you know, the P2010 is the first new single-engine, high-wing, 4-seat, 3 doors, plus luggage compartment that combines both composite and aluminum alloy technology. The design of the aircraft has been accomplished starting from the following specifications: ease of cabin access and cabin comfort, large luggage compartments with external access, reduced takeoff run and takeoff distance on semi-prepared runways, and max cruise flight speed of about 140 knots at a flight altitude of 6,000 feet. And now, I would like to leave the complete introduction of this new and incredible engine to our partner and friend, Oliver, from Continental Engines.
Thanks, Giovanni. On behalf of Continental Aerospace Technologies, I would like to congratulate you on the launch of the P2010 TDI aircraft. I'm at our new state-of-the-art headquarters here in Mobile, Alabama, at one of our 2 manufacturing facilities where we develop and build our engines. We are extremely proud to partner with Tecnam to introduce this latest and most advanced version of the P2010. Continental has been a leader in general aviation for over 115 years, where we have continued to bring innovative solutions to our customers. For example, we were the first to offer full authority digital engine controls, or FADEC, to general aviation piston airplanes, and we successfully commercialized modern Jet A-fueled piston aircraft engines. I'm proud to report that Continental has delivered over 6,000 CD series engines and have accumulated over 7 million flight hours. With a world-class technical support team and an extensive network of authorized service centers worldwide, P2010 TDI customers will be well covered for all their engine support needs. I am here today to introduce to you the CD-170, the newest and most advanced model in the Continental CD-100 series family to power the newest and most advanced P2010 aircraft. With a takeoff rating of 170 horsepower, the CD-170 is the highest powered engine in its family. The CD-100 family of engines are modern, inline configuration, 4-cylinder, liquid-cooled and turbocharged diesel cycle engines with advanced electronic engine controls, diagnostic capabilities, and single lever for simplified pilot operation. Certified to operate on globally available kerosene or diesel fuels, provides P2010 TDI owners the ultimate flexibility and opens up possibilities around the globe. Not only is Jet A fuel available around the world, the diesel cycle's unbeatable fuel economy reduces fuel consumption by up to 50%, reducing operating costs and greatly extending endurance or range. Another great benefit is its reduced maintenance schedule, lowering cost and downtime, providing additional hours in the pilot seat. There are some key differences between the new CD-170 and the smaller engines in the CD-100 engine family. The higher power output, for instance, is achieved through a number of internal design features, such as an increased fuel injection rail pressure and adjusted injection time. These and other design changes result not only in higher performance output, but maximized efficiency through an overall improved combustion process. Other new design incorporations result in even lower soot emissions and, most importantly, additional safety features. One of the safety-related upgrades that we are introducing with the CD-170 is the incorporation of an enhanced fuel system that provides additional redundancy, giving the pilot extra peace of mind. Initially, the engine's TBR is 1,200 hours, and yes, we already have plans to increase it to 1,800 or higher, just like we successfully did with the CD-135 and 155, which are now at 2,100 hours. The combination of modern technology, low operating costs, ease of operation, and independence from 100 low-lead avgas, together with its safety and reliability track record, the CD-170 is the perfect match for the P2010 TDI aircraft. Again, Continental is extremely excited to partner with such a great team at Tecnam and congratulates you on the launch of this beautiful new aircraft.
Thank you, Oliver. And now, let me make a summary of your great introduction. Reliability and safety, thanks to the redundant FADEC system without mechanical backup. Lower operating cost because of lower consumption and lower fuel prices for kerosene in many countries. Comfortable operation, jet fuel, same as for civil and military jet airplanes. Consumption up to 50% less fuel than comparable ignition engine. Instantaneously starting, availability of supply where avgas is unavailable. The P2010 TDI avionics is mainly based on the latest generation Garmin G1000 NXI system, a flight deck with modular layout that allows functions to be extended in accordance with customer requirements. The standard avionic is then completed by the latest generation Garmin manufactured automatic flight control system with 2 axes of operation and an autopilot mode controller that allows immediate interaction via dedicated push buttons and rotary knobs. Engine monitoring is fully integrated into the avionics and allows a good management of power with significant fully automatic mixture control. The P2010 TDI will be fully certified by EASA within July 2020, to be followed by the FAA and many other validations around the world, especially in those areas where the AFGAS or the MOGAS are not available. The standard price for the P2010 TDI will be €375,000. Tecnam will start delivering the first unit within September-October this year to some of our customers in Africa and Asia. And now, Tecnam and Continental would like to answer to some questions from our media friends. So one of the first questions comes from Thomas Haynes from AOPA. So first of all, Thomas, thank you very much for your question. And in order to answer, Thomas is asking, will an AFGAS powered model still be available? And Thomas, our answer is absolutely yes. We will still keep the two previous versions on the P2010, so the IO360 or the IO390. So 180 horsepower or 215 horsepower. Thank you, Thomas.
Yeah, thanks for the questions, Tom. So this engine, just like the others in the CD100 family, have a time between replacement, or a TBR, rather than a time between overhaul, or a TBO. As I mentioned earlier, the engine's initial TBR is 1,200 hours, and we have plans to work with Tecnam to increase that. As you know, the CD135 and 155 models also started lower and are now at 2,100 hours. As far as cruise fuel burn goes, at a 75% cruise setting, the fuel burn is around 6.5 gallons an hour, and an economy cruise setting, 55% as low as 4.5 gallons per hour.
Going next from Flieger Magazine, Thomas is asking us, when will the P2010 TDI be available? Thomas, thank you very much for the question, and as we already said, the first deliveries will be within September 2020, September-October 2020. Thomas is also asking, how will the performance numbers of the P2010 TDI change compared to the AFGAS model, specifically useful load and speed? Thomas, in order to give you an accurate answer to your question, I would like to give you an example. If your flight is scheduled to last for even just 1 hour and 30 minutes, plus VFI reserve, you will need 30 kilograms less fuel on board with the CD-170. This brings to almost the same payload availability. Now that the picture is given, I can tell you that the empty weight difference between the two variants is 40 kilograms, featuring respectively 405 and 365 useful load available. So concerning the performances, they all have to compare almost the same numbers between the IO360 and the CD-170. Let me give you some example between the three variants. So if we're talking about the IO360, we're talking about 130 knots. If we're talking about the IO390, we're talking about 135 knots. While if we're talking about the CD-170, we're talking about 128 knots. Obviously, I'm talking about true airspeed. And from Germany, we're jumping to Australia, where Steve Hitchen from Australian Flying is asking us, given that sales of new AFGAS-powered airplanes are still higher than those of diesel jet fuel-powered airplanes, how many of the new aircraft does Tecnam believe it can sell per year? Well, first of all, thank you very much for the question, and in order to answer to what you just asked, I would say that we believe there's a good number of potential buyers, and especially in those countries where the AFGAS is really expensive or sometimes not even available. So Tecnam expects a good feedback on our new product. And we move now back to Italy. So with Rodolfo Biancorosso with VFR Aviation. Ciao Rodolfo. Innanzitutto i miei complimenti per il più versatile e moderno 4 posti sul mercato, che, oltretutto, porta inconfondibile la firma del caro prof Gino Pascale. Vorrei sapere quale sarà il livello tipico ottimale di crociera e, visti i bassi consumi, quale il range a pieno carico. Carissimo Rodolfo, grazie mille per la domanda, ma soprattutto molte grazie per i complimenti e gli affetti che riservi sempre alla Tecnam e alla famiglia Pascale. Giusto per iniziare a rispondere ti posso dire che le prove fatte sono state svolte a 6.000 piedi con 3 persone da 85 kg l'una a bordo ed abbiamo percorso circa 450 miglia consumando 112 litri di jet fuel ad una velocità di circa 128 nodi. Nel caso invece di full fuel possiamo arrivare a circa 1050 nautical miles. Rodolfo ci chiede ancora: un motore così moderno, turbocompresso e con gestione FADEC offre eccezionali prestazioni in quota. È previsto un impianto di ossigeno per i livelli superiori a flight level 120? Assolutamente, e possiamo anche dirti che l'optional è già presente nel listino. Grazie ancora, Rodolfo. And the following question is coming from Avian Review, where Jorge Penalba is asking us the range comparing the P2010 with the other variants, so the 180 horsepower and the 215 horsepower. So Jorge, the range with the P2010 TDI, it's as I already answered before, it's 1,050 nautical miles, while with the other two variants we are around 660 nautical miles. Thank you.
That's a great question. So one of the great advantages of this engine is it's easy to maintain. Compared to some of the gasoline engines, it requires only a quarter of the scheduled maintenance events and thereby drastically increases uptime. Because the engine's ECUs constantly and continuously monitor the health of the engine, predictive maintenance is certainly in the realm of possibilities with this engine. Thanks for your question, Ian. Continental has submitted all the certification paperwork to EASA to add the CD-170 engine to the CD-100 series type certificate and expects to receive the approval any day.
Patrick Holland Moritz from Aerocourier, Germany. Patrick is asking us, where do you see the market for the P2010? Private owners, flight schools, or clubs? Do you expect the TDI to sell better than the F-gas version? Patrick, we believe that the majority of the orders, as well as the majority of the interest, will come from the flight school. But one of the main reasons Tecnams, especially in this case, we're talking about the P2010. So on the P2010 we have different variants, but we are well known on the market in order to have several variants for our models. And the reason is because we want to fit in every single market. So by giving the opportunity to the customers, we can assure ourselves a small sector also in other markets.
Thanks for your question, Patrick. You know, we get the TBO versus TBR question quite often. At the end of the day, it's really about the value. Just like for a TBO, we have a factory exchange program where you offer core credit for a timed out engine, and the replacement engines are priced at factory overhaul levels. Even when you overhaul an engine, many of the consumable components get replaced. With our TBR program, the customer gets a brand new engine every TBR cycle and therefore does not have to worry about variations introduced during the overhaul process. From an environmental perspective, because the engines come back to our factory, we have comprehensive recycling programs in place to reduce waste and recycle a majority of the parts into scrap metal to be repurposed.